Howl ye, for the day of the Lord Jehovah is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of Jehovah, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of their womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, USA, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees excellently shall be when God overthrows Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Yeah. The great and terrible day of the Lord, you know. Isn't the Bible warns you, woe unto those that desire the great and terrible day of the Lord. For the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So the Christian church is desiring the day of the Lord. And if you read here what's going to happen in that time of the day of the Lord, Mystery Babylon is going to get destroyed. That's America and Jerusalem. And it's just, he's gonna punish the world for their evil, for not keeping his covenants, not keeping his 10 commandments. It says every man shall turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. So all these people in America that survive whatever are gonna flee to their own land. They're gonna go back into their own countries. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So everyone that's going to fight against this and form a confederacy and say we're going to fight is going to fall by the sword. Guys, do not form a confederacy. Do not fight against your government. If you pick up the sword to fight against what's coming, you're going to perish. Have trust in the Lord. Have trust in the Father. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. And these people are not going to regard silver or gold. You're not going to pay them off. They don't care about money. In America, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellence shall be when God overthrows Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. So this land will never be inhabited again. And there's a lot of people that say that this stuff's already happened. Where is the land that's never going to be in? I mean, this hasn't happened. You know, for Jehovah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. That hasn't happened. You know, the lost sheep of the house of Israel scattered to the four corners. The 10 northern tribes of the house of Israel. The 10 northern tribes, they've been scattered to the four corners. These people are not Jews. They've been devoured by the Gentiles. So when the fullness of the Gentiles come in, these people start waking up. Guys, keep the 10 Commandments. Fulfill the royal law, James 2:8. If you fulfill the royal law, you love your neighbor as yourself, you do well. Loving your neighbor as yourself, rebuke and sin out of the Christian church. Why has the Christian church gotten to this point? Because people don't rebuke sin. From the little things to the big things to everything in between.